No, we just gotta wait on people. And there's Tana.
Hey, Tana, how's it going?
Good to see you this
Hope you're
evening.
doing well this evening.
You got a commercial. You can do skip.
Oh, yeah, I know, my commercials.
Yeah. Hope you're having a good week so far. Hey, David Perkins. Welcome.
Hey, Tana says, I'm good. How are you two doing? We're doing great.
Yep.
It's just that busy time of the year, and where we're at, it sure got cold today.
We had
And,
a lot of rain and then got cold. So
yeah,
crazy amount.
a lot of wind.
Yeah, that too.
Earlier today too.
Yeah, there were some parts in the state that had power outages because of the winds. They said in Atlanta area they had 51-mile-per-hour wind gust.
Tana says, cold and snowing here now in Indiana.
Oh.
Ah.
I'll take some of that snow.
I'm sure she would share.
Yeah.
Central Indiana. Okay, I get you. Well, you stay warm there, Tana. Get something hot to drink.
Hey, Lorna. Welcome.
Hey. Tana says, yes, I will share.
I'll take it.
Hey, Diamondback King.
Hey, welcome.
Thanks for the notice.
Hope you're doing well. I know you had your surgery recently and such.
David saying hello to Tana.
Yeah. Hey, Hot Rod. We're good. I know that's why it says LC. It's Hot Rod from VR.
Oh, okay, okay. Welcome. Hey, Gary with 2 R's.
Good evening.
How's it going?
Yeah, I think even Ninja said he was going to try to make it tonight.
Oh, okay.
So
all right.
That'd be good.
Nice. Yeah. How's everyone doing with all that Christmas preps? And we got 2 weeks away now.
Yeah.
It's on the countdown here now.
Yeah.
And hope y'all aren't stressing out about it. Just enjoy the season. And the main reason for the season, right?
Yes, exactly.
Elsie said, I ain't even near ready, LOL.
Oh, boy.
And Gary 2R says, hi, Miss T. Just a dusting here this morning.
We need some of that snow. We got the rain and the cold. We needed the snow. They said it was supposed to squeeze out a flurry in the northern part of the state, but
well, we're in the northern part of the state, but not the very north.
No, but when
Tommy
they say
says,
squeeze
Merry
out,
Christmas to you, Diamondback King.
when they say squeeze out a snowflake,
oh, I know,
a flake,
I know.
like really
squeeze out a snowflake.
So, yeah. So tonight, the way it is 15 movies. Some of them will be true and false. Some will be multiple choice. A lot of the true and false ones are ones that are real thinkers, because I did all the research on these things and some interesting things came up with it. So just have to see what it is. Hey, William, welcome. Definitely no stress. Really love this time of year.
Gotta ignore ignorance and don't worry, be happy. Yes.
Yep.
That's right. That's the way to do it.
Yep. Yeah. So I was trying to make sure there was, because we tended like to do no more than 30 questions, and that's why I did 15 movies, 2 for each. Makes it a little bit easier. So
yeah, it's a mix-up kind of thing where it involves several classics and stuff.
Yeah, there were some that I was thinking about having, but then I think, probably those won't be ones that people are as
Would know.
familiar with
Yeah.
and stuff.
Right.
So, but we're gonna get this going because it's 5 after, and that's usually when the time is that we do this. So, let's
Okay.
move that on over. And here we go. There. Hey DJ, just in time. We're just getting
Hey,
started
good evening.
on our trivia. So let's kick it off with It's a Wonderful Life. For the scene that required Donna Reed to throw a rock through the window of the Granville house, who actually took the window out? A hired marksman. B, Donna Reed. C, Jimmy Stewart. Or D, Henry Travers. Hey, Griswold Family Vacay, welcome.
DJ says, "What's the name of that Christmas tree picture?"
I
I think that was asked last week.
Yeah, I'll have to look it up.
I don't know. Where did you get that from?
I did a search for Christmas scenes. I don't know.
I know it's really pretty.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. So people will be surprised when they see what this thing is. So the answer to this,
DJ says, "Send it to me if you could."
I will do that, DJ. So the answer to this one is
B, Donna Reed.
Yeah, so the backstory on that, the producer of the movie, he wanted to make sure that the window was taken out. So he hired a marksman to do it in case Donna Reed did not get it. But she threw it and hit it the first shot.
Yeah, she was a good shot.
Yeah, so she actually got it.
Which is very surprising.
Yeah. So, next question.
Lorna says, "We all wrong."
Yep. Next question, a little bit easier. Which president's picture hangs in George Bailey's living room after the money was lost? A, George Washington. B, John Quincy Adams. C, John Adams. Or D, Abraham Lincoln.
William says, "I knew she busted it, but taking out threw me off."
Now, for those who are not familiar with It's a Wonderful Life, good movie. Where the money was lost was when he had thought money was lost by his uncle because he misplaced it, and so it goes back and it's in his room where as with George Bailey. So
yeah, if any of y'all have never seen that movie, you should watch it. It's very good.
Yeah, we watch it at least once every year. Okay, so the answer to this one is
D, Abraham Lincoln.
Yep. The picture in the back, that's a book upcoming one. Next question. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Griswold. True or false? After failing to get the Christmas lights to work one last time, Clark Griswold takes his frustration out on the plastic decorations in the yard. The actor broke his finger punching Santa Claus in the process. True or false? A, true, or B, false? William Smith says it's a great movie and it happened on
Fifth Avenue.
Almost everybody's saying A. So the answer to this one is
A, true.
Yeah. And what it was, he broke his pinky finger when he hit it. So, but they kept it on and going, and kept the scene. Just interesting. Next question. What heavy metal group was on the poster in Audrey Griswold's room? A. Motley Crue. B. Guns N' Roses. C. Cinderella. Or D. Poison. Now, if you were on with when we did last year the Christmas Vacation one, you may know this question and answer if you haven't seen the film, because we had it on there.
Well, that was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago. Oh, we got a mixture of ones.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
William says, I don't know.
Oh. The correct answer on
Oh, I
this,
still got.
I don't remember.
Thomas says, I don't remember. We'll guess A.
The answer to this one is
B. Guns N' Roses.
next question. Home Alone. We were just watching this a little bit ago. Got almost to this scene too. The night Harry and Mark break into the house, Kevin sits down and blesses his macaroni and cheese dinner just before the stroke of 9. How many sections were on the plate before and after Kevin is interrupted? So there was a change of scene. So how many will determine this? A was 1 before, 3 after. B, 1 before, 1 after. C, 2 before, 1 after. Or D, 3 before and 3 after.
That's weird because I didn't even know there were any sections before this.
And I resaw that scene and stuff, and it's like, what? Oh my. Hey Pam, welcome. See, because I don't know. Good one, William.
David says, not got any right.
Ah, he's on a roll then.
Elsie says, yeah, when in doubt, guess C.
I'll remember that.
Well, there was I don't know which one it was. Several months back, you did a bunch of answers at C, and everybody was like, "Oh yeah, I guess C."
It was only 6 in a row. I know. I was tired when I did that one. Hey, Zach Willis. Welcome. Oh, I know. Oh, Zach. Welcome, Zach. Now I know who that is. Also from VR.
Ah, VR.
Yeah. Thanks for coming. So the answer to this one, oh, still getting some answers.
Zachary says, "Hey, it's Zach."
Yep. VR.
Okay. Yeah, I know. That's what you said.
Okay, so the answer to this one is actually
A, 1 and 3.
it starts out with one section, and then when he's interrupted, they focus on the plate of macaroni. It's got 3 sections. It's like somebody swapped it out.
That's bizarre. Now everyone's gonna be watching that movie just to see if it was true.
Yeah. Next question. What is the total for the pizzas? That's a thinker. A, $115.25. B, $122.50. C, $98.75. Or D, $102.25.
Lorna says, watching tomorrow.
Yeah, this is one of those questions you have to really have remembered it.
Yeah.
Well, you should know it since you just watched it again.
Well, I didn't watch the whole movie. We were just watching.
It was at the
bit.
beginning part of it. Remember they were picking. They had the big order of pizzas.
Sort of, yeah, yeah.
Has everybody answered that one? So the answer to this is
B, $122.50.
yep.
It's
Next.
a lot of pizza.
Yep. Elf. Had to do with some elf ones. True or false? Several minor traffic accidents occurred when Will Ferrell walked through the Lincoln Tunnel in his elf costume.
William says Lorna won't wait till tomorrow.
She'll Google.
She'll Google.
Oh, good grief. That's an interesting combination there. You got Hot Rod saying A and Zach saying B are false. Yeah, I guess this was one of those interesting ones questions to come up with.
Oh, for Elf.
Yeah.
Elsie says, "Yeah, I've noticed he is really going against me tonight." DJ says, "Can y'all see me?"
Yes.
Yeah, we can see your responses.
Yep. The answer to this is
A, true.
Yeah.
Because people were so surprised and distracted from their driving to see him wearing an elf outfit.
Yeah, that's the reason
Yeah.
where so many minor accidents. Like, whoops. I had to give that information there. Next question. Another thinker one. What is the name of Buddy and Jovi's baby girl, which was at the end of the movie? A. Sarah. B. Kathy. C. Susie. Or D. Emily.
Zachary says, "I don't remember that part." DJ says, "I'm back. I mean, sorry." No, it's
No.
okay. That's all right.
Yeah.
Diamondback says, "Finally got one."
Yeah, this was actually a fun one to put together.
Oh, the different ones
Yes.
from the movies.
Yeah, you learn a lot about these movies. Yeah, I did. There was ones that I had pulled out were things like White Christmas.
Not too many people know much
No.
about White Christmas.
But there were some interesting things like that, like Danny Kaye was not the original one they wanted to use for the thing. They wanted to use Fred Astaire instead.
Ah, well, that would have been good. William says heater is kicking on in here, Laura.
Get a little chilly. All right, so the answer to this one is
Oh, Lauren says, "Watch this today." Okay. Yeah, Elf seems to be on a lot lately.
yeah. So the answer to this is
C, Susie.
next question. The Santa Claus. True or false? When Charlie tells the class that his dad is Santa Claus, the elf boy is the only one who doesn't laugh. And if you have to watch that scene because there is one kid in the classroom with elf ears.
William says it's 44 in this rig. Oh, man, that's cold.
That is cold. Well, if we were outside, it'd be 38, but we're not outside.
Yeah, but when you're sitting still, you know.
Yeah, and you're sitting in a metal box.
Yeah.
That's cold.
William says, "Okay, Lorna, you watched Elf today." Diamondback King says, "That's cold."
That is cold. All right, so the answer to this one is
A. True.
Hey, Madman,
Hey,
welcome.
good to see you. I've been
Yeah.
watching, but I stink at trivia. Don't watch much TV movies. But hi, guys. LOL. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, good
That's
seeing
all right.
you
A lot of
again.
people end up guessing, and
Oh yeah.
so William says, "Any more elf trivia so I can copy?" David says, "Sorry, I got my first one right." Question mark.
Oh gosh.
Lorna says, "I got kicked. She got kicked off." Oh,
Oh,
shoot.
that's strange. Next question. Also the Santa Claus.
Uh-huh.
What name does Scott not call Bernard? A. Bernard. B. Barabbas. C. Barnaby. Or D. Beharold.
Pam says, "I watched the movie but don't remember it."
We've got.
William says, "No good internet where she was." Hmm. I mean, we've had problems with our internet
gosh.
here.
Yeah.
And last few weeks, it's just like the signal and the speed is not right.
Yeah, you pay for a set speed. You expect to get that speed. And they said that the issue is a widespread issue and they're trying to isolate it, but they can't work on it when it's raining. And it was raining. Oh, there we go. I was wondering when Diamondback King was going to come up with one.
Leroy.
Leroy. So, but yeah, it's because it's fiber lines they got to work on, and it's like can't work on in the rain. It's like, yeah, I believe that.
Well, maybe certain temperatures too. They probably can't.
I hope not, because then we'll be waiting months for that.
Wow.
So,
it's not a quick thing with those people.
No, it never is. So the answer to this one is
D. Harold.
And I made that one up.
Yeah, I can tell.
I couldn't resist that. Next one. The Polar Express. Now you have to really remember Polar Express here. But it wasn't. It was mentioned, but it wasn't mentioned. What kind of train was the Polar Express modeled after? A. Baldwin 284 S3 class steam locomotive. B. Perry Marquette 1225 steam locomotive. C. Virginian Railway 282 number 430 steam locomotive. Or D. Rio Grande 2-8-2 number 1207 steam locomotive. And yes, these are all steam locomotives. I did my research.
You got to know what your trains, I guess.
Yeah, and I did my and they're all steam ones, so I did my research.
Thomas says, "Never seen that movie."
That's a good one.
William says, "Anybody watch this today? I'm trying to get a C plus."
Lorna watched it yesterday. I'll give you a hint, Lorna. It's not what the know-it-all kid said. Because he was wrong.
The kid was wrong?
The kid was wrong. They deliberately gave him a wrong.
Why?
Because
why?
Because he was a know-it-all.
Oh. So then, how are you supposed to know if it wasn't in the movie about it?
Because you would know. You would know.
Not really.
Well.
Not unless you know your trains. Most people don't know trains.
Well, there was a marking on the side of the engine that gave it away. That's how you would know.
Oh, there was.
And people who have seen it may remember it.
William says, "I'll go with Lorna's answer."
Yeah, that one was interesting. I was gonna come up. I was had some questions where the voice, who did the voices of the different ones, and Madman's like, huh?
I don't know.
I don't know. Well, that's fine.
All right, let them know what it
All right.
is.
So the answer is, and you'll be reading it.
B. Pierre Marquette 1225 steam locomotive.
Yes, that is correct. And Hot Rod and Zach both got it right. Next question. What was the name of the Hero Boy's sister in the film? Now, the Hero Boy, to know, it's the kid that's basically what it's based
main
off of.
character.
Main character, yes. A. Sarah. B. Kathy. C. Cindy. Or D. Leslie. Two of those answers I came up with from just because. Couple of A's.
William says everyone's waiting on you, dear.
Oh, good one there, William.
Lauren has got all the answers.
Well, she watched it already. That's why.
Lorna says keeps freezing. Sorry.
Well, that's there. William's waiting on your answer so he can. I think he knows the answer that way. Oh boy, that's funny. She thinks it's funny too.
Hey, Virginia. She says sorry I'm late. Internet problems.
Oh, we all have it.
That seems to be the big thing now.
Yeah, Lorna's
a lot of us are having internet problems. Oh, hey, Blaine.
Hey, Blaine.
I'm here. Mallory just said, isn't tonight Wednesday night? I said, I think you're right. LOL.
That's all right.
That's all right. This is 'tis the season to forget what day it is.
Yeah, so that's...
Blaine says, Virginia, my problem is I'm old and forgot. Laura says, oh, that was an A, not an S.
I was going to say,
I figured that's what it was.
I was going to say, that's an unusual A.
Well, I thought that's what, figured that's what she was.
Too, yeah. Yep. Yeah, so. And Lorna's having internet issues. We've been having a lot of internet issues. And they say it's basically in a big area that they're trying to isolate. Not fun. So, the answer to this one is
A, Sarah. Virginia says, Blaine, that should be my excuse, not yours.
Also, I have that excuse too, considering Blaine is probably one of the younger ones. Next question. How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the 1966 animated version. What did William say?
William says Lorna was watching Three Babies, so not sure how much she really got to watch. Yeah, that's a big distraction.
Who sang the song for the animated feature? A. Boris Karloff. B. Raymond Burr. C. Thurl Ravenscroft. Or D. Greg Grinch.
Blaine says, I'm 40, but think like 90-year-old, LOL.
Good grief. Oh, by the way, Blaine, two people from VR are in here too, and there's one of them, Zach 90 and Hot Rod. So, in case you didn't see that, they're on here.
William says, "Hello, Blaine. Y'all getting a Belichick?"
And I don't know. No clue.
Blaine says, "Greg Grinch. Is that the Grinch's twin?" Huh? Oh. Yeah,
First,
right.
First initial, last name.
Oh, yeah. Lorna's like, huh?
So the answer to this one is,
Thurl Ravenscroft.
and that's true. The true answer. Yeah, the last one I put Greg Grinch. Because if you do first initial, last name, Grinch.
William says, "I went with it."
I just had to have a fun one on there. Oh boy. Next one. What is the Grinch's final action in the animated feature? What was the final action? A. He opened a bottle of champagne. B. He sang with the Who's. C. He carved the roast beast. Or D. He ran down to the town.
Beast.
Well, it's the Who's. Whoville. Watched that one. What was it? A few nights ago.
Oh, it seems like every single version is on.
There's like 4 versions out there.
Yeah,
It
I
seems
know.
like now.
Yeah.
Like which? Because you got the animated, you've got the live action one, then you got the 3-dimensional animated.
Blaine says, "Hoo. It must be an owl."
Oh, good grief.
William says, "You watch this one too?"
Probably Lorna.
Yeah.
So the answer to this one is. Oh wait.
Zachary says, "I read they might make another Grinch movie."
Oh no.
I would be surprised.
So the answer to this one is,
C. He carved the roast beast.
which looked like a turkey. Next one. Frosty the Snowman. How many times is Frosty brought to life throughout the animated feature? A. 1. B. 3. C. 5. Or D. 0.
Virginia says, "This has not been a fun day. I installed 2 landline phones and returned one set to Amazon."
Oh.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, Lawrence Smith said last week.
Last week, but didn't remember.
Sorry, William.
So Virginia is now in the techie department instead of the baking department.
Yeah, she's a telecom installer.
Blaine says, "Landline phones. It's been a while since we had one. LOL." Yeah, they're still out there.
Yep.
William says it's at least 3, Lorna.
Guess again.
Guess again. Lorna says nope.
So the answer to this is, let's see, we got.
The Matt Man says, "Still sitting here going, I don't know."
Yeah.
Blaine says, "I loved our landline phone when I was younger. It was one of the old antique phones on the wall.
Oh wow.
Since our house was older and built in 1934. Nice.
Okay, so the answer to this one is
B. 3.
Yep, 3 times.
Yeah, I don't know if any of you. I know some of you might probably remember when the party lines. You know, pick up the phone and you hear somebody else talking, which was really bizarre and weird.
All right, Gladys,
DJ
get off the other side.
Says B, but really it's 0. It's all children's imagination. William says 1 in beginning once after he melted and can't remember the other. Virginia says I've had a landline phone since long before cells were invented. Still have one on the wall in the kitchen. William says I think the wind. Yeah.
Okay, so next question. When Frosty went ice skating, what figure number he could skate? A, 8, B, 9, C, 6, or D, 3?
Blaine says my mom said they could hear 3 parties at once or something like that. LOL. And the number of rings would let you know whose call it was, if I recall.
Yep.
Virginia says Blaine, this house was built in 1796.
Oh, wow.
That is something else.
That's an old house. House I grew up in when I was little was built in 1902, but not 1700s.
Wow, that's some house.
Yeah.
I sure has seen a lot of history.
Yep.
Blaine says, gee, I would love that. Remember me when you decide to sell it, LOL, to Virginia. William says, nosy neighbor listened in on party line. Yeah. Well, you know, with our cell phones, who knows who's listening or monitoring? Now, there's nothing private anymore.
No.
Diamondback King says, wow, Virginia.
Yeah. That's all right. Well.
Virginia says the walls are so thick that reception is tough.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine. That's how they were built. They built thick walls. Okay, so the answer to this is
B, 9.
Hey, skater figure 9, not a figure 8.
Blaine says, fun fact, 1796 was the first contested presidential election. There you go.
Next one. Santa Claus is coming to town. True or false? The doctor that treats the Burgermeister after he trips on the toy and the father of the family that has their toys left in stockings are the same puppet.
Burgermeister, Meisterburger.
Yep, the Burgermeister.
And Blaine says, and George Washington's farewell address.
Oh. Yeah, right.
Virginia says I may be old, but I wasn't around then.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
If you were, we'd be lining up asking you what's the secret.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
William says Burger King invented Burgermeister.
Oh, Burgermeister.
Blaine says, nah, just Abe Lincoln's years, so we know you were just a few years later.
Oh,
well.
Good grief for Blaine. All right, so the answer to this one is
A. What?
What?
What'd you put in there?
Did I have the wrong answer?
Yes.
It's true.
True.
I don't know what happened.
You messed up there.
Yeah, it didn't get filled in. My bad.
Yep. Blaine says Virginia knows I'm picking. She's going to get me, though. Yep. Blaine says next answer is A White Christmas.
No. Hey, Jeff's not here, so I have to have a fiasco.
Matt Man says, I thought the Burgermeister was on Mac D's commercial.
Okay, what year was the movie made? A, 1970, B, 1972, C, 1971, or D, 1973. It must not have
William
saved
says
for
he
something.
gave us a future answer there, did you?
No,
I think he messed up from, I don't know, what was it,
was last week's.
thing? You
Yeah, the
didn't-
music thing. It didn't clear it, which is weird.
Virginia says, yeah, I'll just tell him what cookies I made so he can drool. There you go.
Yeah, exactly.
Like dangling a cookie in front of somebody and
Okay,
like
what's
being
Zach
able
say?
to eat.
What does Zach say?
I won't blame you like Ninja does to me on
Yeah.
Mix Up.
Oh yeah, yeah. He does. Hey, everybody makes a mistake once in a while. Only human. A's.
Virginia says 12 dozen so far.
Oof.
Wow, what kind of cookies?
So we can drool.
Elsie says, LOL, Zach, Ninja loves giving you a hard time. He keeps us laughing.
Oh yes, he does. He is.
Zachary says he does.
Yeah, Ninja's a hoot.
William says coconut cream pies next week.
I'll pass. I'm not into
Virginia
coconut.
says next comes the fudge. Oh,
Oh,
wow.
that's right. She makes tons of fudge.
Oh, man.
Tons of fudge. Oh, wait,
Oh, my
I remember
gosh.
she said that last year. I was like, oh my gosh, that's a lot of fudge. So the answer to this one is
A, 1970.
next question. The year without a Santa Claus. True or false? Jingle Bells and Snow Miser resemble one another. Jangle Bells and Heat Miser also resemble one another. That's the one where you had Mr. Snow Miser and Mr. Heat Miser.
Yeah, Virginia, I saw a recipe the other day for some, I think, orange cream fudge or something.
Oh my gosh.
Which kind of sounded
It
interesting.
does sound good.
Blaine says, I love me some fudge.
Yeah. We got A's and B's. A lot of B's. The answer to this.
Virginia says chocolate chip, molasses, peanut butter kisses, and oatmeal craisin chocolate chip.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that sounds really good. Oatmeal craisin chocolate chip. That's an interesting,
That's an interesting combination.
William says that's true. I had to reread. Elsie says I love me some coconut cream pie. Send one to Mississippi. Lauren says, yum, I love cookies. And Blaine says, I'm on the next bus or plane to Pennsylvania. Blaine, where's that bus you were supposed to be driving?
Yeah,
and
Blaine,
we were going to all catch the bus.
We're waiting
and-
on the bus stop.
And drive up to see Virginia with all her baking goodies.
So the answer to this is
B, false.
it's the other way around. Jangle and Snow Miser and Jingle and Heat Miser were the ones that looked at each other.
Zachary says, I'll take a container of homemade fudge. And Virginia says, I'll see that was made several weeks ago and long gone.
Yeah.
Blaine says, I can drive a bus. Just let me know when y'all get one ready for me.
He doesn't have one.
Oh, I thought you already had the bus.
Nope. Good grief. Oh, fudgy. Next question. What was the name of the town that decided to cancel Christmas? A, Southern Town, USA. B, Southernville, USA. C, Southtown, USA. Or D, Southville, USA.
David says, I want to be on the bus. Elsie says, well, dang, to Virginia.
Yeah.
William says, say it like Ralphie. Yeah, William said, oh, fudge. Virginia says, at least you guys have brightened my day. Oh, that's
That's
nice.
good.
Thank you. I'm glad it did. And Blaine says, David, I'm always on the short bus. LOL.
Great. Uh, well, next week it's going to be something a little different. Still Christmas. Something completely different than I was originally thinking of doing. I got a better idea. So the answer to this one is
C, Southtown, USA.
these people know it. Even Virginia knew it. Next question. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. When Yukon Cornelius throws his pickaxe into the ground and takes it out and licks it, he's checking for what? A, gold, B, silver, C, diamonds, or D, peppermint.
Blaine says, different? Are you singing Christmas carols for us next week?
No. No.
He hasn't even told me what he's doing.
Nope. And it has nothing to do with Bucky either. Oh boy. This one's got everybody thinking.
William says it's B, y'all. Final answer. Well, this one surprised me.
Maybe somebody knows. So the answer to
Guess
this
I gotta
one,
go back and watch the movie again. Blaine says I would personally check for D, but still going with B.
well, the answer to this one is
D, peppermint.
he was looking for a peppermint mine. Virginia got it. Blaine personally should have checked D and stuck with D.
Uh-huh. Well, he was on the right road.
Yeah, because he hit at a gold chunk and nope, not what he was looking for.
Lorna says wrong,
Wrong.
dear. DJ's like, oh.
Yeah, that was one of those ones.
Yeah, it surprised me too.
That's one of those
How many
ones
times
I
I
dig
watched
for.
that movie?
I know. It's those little things. Next one. Which reindeer's son was the first to fly at the reindeer games during takeoff practice? A, Blitzen's boy, B, Prancer's boy, C, Dancer's boy, or D, Dasher's boy?
William says I've been wrong a lot tonight. Yeah, I think I would have remembered this one anyway. Hey, Fairy Dust.
Hey, Brene. Welcome. You got the Santa in the tree. Yeah, this is a scene where Rudolph and Clarice go off, and he says he's cute and goes flying.
Yeah.
And was
She said I'm cute.
yeah, that one. The answer to this one is
D, Dasher's boy.
yep. Next one. A Christmas Story. Funny one.
Uh-huh.
For the film's true or false? For the film's final scene in the Chinese restaurant, the mother was purposely given the wrong script and had no idea that the roasted duck brought out by the waiters would still have its head attached.
Yeah, like the guy was like, "It's smiling." Mattman says, "Have a great night, guys. Been working long hours. Need to spend some
Oh,
time with the wife." Oh, thanks for coming
yeah.
in.
Thanks for stopping by, Matt. Man.
Have a great evening.
A mixture of A's and B's. Spaceman, welcome.
Hey.
But it was quacking good
Yeah.
time.
DJ says horrible movie.
You tend to get used to it after a while if you watch it enough times. I did.
Yeah, I mean it's not a very well put together movie, but it's it's kind of like a accident scene where you just can't keep from watching it. Blaine says they didn't have their ducks in a row with
Oh,
Spaceman.
okay. So the answer to this is
True.
yeah, they wanted her actual reaction, which was the laughter. So, and they kept it.
Yeah, they got her.
Yep. Next question. Ralphie wanted a Red Ryder BB gun. Where did he tell his mom that Flick saw some grizzly bears? A. Toyland. B. Pulaski's candy store. C. The Army Navy store. Or D. At the zoo.
Thomas says, "Merry Christmas to you and the Mrs. Spaceman."
Hey,
Hey,
Scott!
Scott. How's it going? Hope y'all are staying warm.
Staying warm, and I know you've been having internet issues. A lot of us have been having internet issues lately.
Well, his
Is
internet is a different
Yeah,
deal
it's a
though.
different thing, but there's also I've seen a lot of people having different issues similar to that in other areas too, and it's like
Spaceman says, "Thank you, Tana, and to everyone in chat." Scott says, "Just another day in paradise if paradise is freaking freezing." Yeah.
yeah, we had over 4 inches of rain, and then after that, the temperature's been dropping. So and windy, so cold and windy today. Oh, they're talking about football when they're talking
Yeah, the
about
Tar
Belichick.
Heels and stuff.
Okay.
Spaceman says, "Scott, how much snow you get today?" All right, the answer
Okay. The answer is
B. Pulaski's Candy Store.
next one. Miracle on 34th Street, which is why the backdrop is Santa. True or false? Edmund Gwen, who played Santa Claus, was the actual Santa Claus in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade held on November 28th, 1946.
Blaine says, "It got cold here and I never wear long sleeve or pants. I wear shorts, people, so don't get excited, lol. But dang, if I don't have my long pajamas on and a hoodie inside." Wow.
Oh boy. Yeah, this was a interesting one. Lauren is guessing A.
Now, most of people saying A.
Yep.
Scott says, "Hey, spaceman, the ground's white." And
It's still snowing.
a D, it's still snowing, but about too windy to. Oh, to stick probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was windy here today. It's that front pushing through, and
Yeah, and that was a cold wind.
yeah, it was very cold. I mean, it took forever for the sun to come out, but it actually did come out. DJ says this is a great movie. Also love the remake of it, also back in the 90s.
Yep.
Yeah, that was good too.
And the 1994 version.
Yeah.
Okay, so the answer to this one is
A, true.
he also greeted the children after the parade, like they normally do, that Santa does after the parade. So he fit the part.
William says didn't care for Dylan.
There's a new name, Jeff.
Ah.
What's the last name there?
It,
I can't pronounce that one.
Pigori. Sorry if we said it wrong.
Yeah.
Spaceman says looks like there was a lot up there from looking from flight, like at work.
Okay, he put how it's pronounced. Pygori.
Pigori.
Well, you're new to us.
Welcome in.
Yep. Next question.
Scott says, "Hey William, I haven't heard, but I'm guessing he will sign."
True or false?
Oh, he says I'm in North Carolina and love trivia. All right, welcome.
Well, welcome. Yeah.
We're glad to see you.
Yeah, the one who commented just before you, Kicking It Country, he's also in North Carolina. So. True or false? Alvin Green, who played Albert in the original version of the movie, played Santa Claus in the newer version in 1994.
Scott says, "Hey Jeff, what part of North Carolina are you from?" Jeff says, B. I've never seen the new version of it, like the old one.
Yeah, the old one I think is a better one.
He's in Greensboro.
Oh, okay.
Jeff says, "I think Bill Belichick signed the deal."
So we got some B's, we got some A's. So the answer to this one is
B, false. He played a doorman.
Yeah, he did not play the Santa Claus. That was played by John Hughes, I think it was, who was in Jurassic Park. Yep. Yeah, he played the doorman. Next question. Charlie Brown Christmas. My favorite.
Blaine says, "I don't know any other Jeffs in North Carolina."
Yeah, I know. Where is that Jeff?
I don't know. Where's that other Jeff?
He knew we were having it. I don't know what happened. How many times does Lucy call Charlie Brown just Charlie? A, 0, B, 1, C, 2, or D, 3?
Scott says, "Jeff, we're from the mountains of western North Carolina, Avery County." And Blaine says, "Yes, he did. Wonder how this deal will work in North Carolina with Bill." He's saying to Jeff.
Yep. Zero got a B. Another B got an A. Another B. Hot Rod's following Zach now. Yeah, this is one of those ones I had to look up on the information on the stuff that you don't normally find.
Yeah.
And it's interesting when you come across stuff like this. Like, really? So the answer to this one is
B, 1.
It was the only time in any of the Charlie Brown features that Lucy called Charlie Brown just Charlie. One time.
Yeah, because she always said Chuck.
Yeah.
But didn't she say like Charlie Brown, you're the
Charlie.
charliest?
Charlie, yes, but not Charlie. She
Oh,
didn't.
okay.
She did. She just said Charlie one
Barry
time.
Dust says I've heard her say Chuck a lot. Yeah.
Yep.
William says she calls him Charles, I think, or thought.
Yeah, Charles too, but not Charlie. One time he called CJ the Charlie.
DJ says kick in a country, Great Smoky Mountains, Tennessee here.
Next one. In the Christmas play, what part was Shermie given? A, the innkeeper. B, Joseph. C, one of the wise men. Or D, a shepherd. That's a real thinker. Just think about who were in the thing.
William says Fred making up answers again.
No.
Virginia says son canceled his contract on 58 acres and bought 8 acres in North Carolina. Original property wouldn't percolate. Is that what you mean? Yeah, that was a lot of acres there.
Yeah. I'll sell 8 acres is a pretty good amount.
Is that 8 acres, or you meant to say 8, like 88 or something?
Probably 8.
Virginia says yes.
And there it is. We got 2 more questions, so we're getting there.
Scott says we're not too far away from the Great Smokies.
Yep.
DJ.
That's a nice area where they're at. Okay. So the answer to this one is
D, a shepherd.
8 acres.
Oh, okay. 8 acres, has small horse stable and barn, and has water and electric. Oh, that sounds like a better deal there.
Yeah, definitely.
Very nice. Blaine says, I'd love to buy me a cabin in western North Carolina or Sevier County, Tennessee area.
Yeah, I would think more like the northern part of Sevier County would be best. Christmas with the Cranks. Funny movie. How much does Luther add up he spent on Christmas in the previous year? A, $2,141. B, $4,164. C, $6,132. Or D, $8,321.
Virginia says he lost money on the first property, though.
Oh,
wow. Was that the what do you call it? I think. You know, when you put money down or whatever.
yeah. I can't think of what it's called. Escrow or something.
No,
Not escrow,
it's something else. I can't think of it.
I can't think of it either.
I got a memory block. Yeah, hopefully it wasn't a whole lot of money. But any money is bad when you lose it, for sure.
Yep. So the answer to this one is
C, $6,132. That's a lot of money to spend on Christmas.
Yeah. That was one part, like $240 on ornament repair.
Oh, yeah, ornament repair?
Yeah.
Who does that?
These 61, he mentioned 6100, and there's a little tidbit on that. The 6100 was also referenced when on Home Improvement on the Tim the Tool Time show, he mentioned 6,100 frequently.
Blaine says down payment. Oh, yeah,
that's
earnest,
earnest
money.
money.
Yeah, I couldn't think of the word. Scott says, "Come on up, Blaine. We'd love to have you if Fred, Connie, and y'all would move up here. We could shindig all the time. I might even get some of Connie and Nanner's pudding." Nanner pudding.
There you go. They're nanner pudding again.
Sure, we'd love to come. DJ says all of the choices are a lot of money.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know. Can you imagine all that, spending all that money on Christmas?
Nope. Okay. What is Blair's favorite main dish for the Christmas dinner? A, hickory honey ham. B, smoked trout. C, turkey. Or D, honey baked ham.
Blaine says we should all pitch in on and build a little cabin up there, and we would always have a place to go. LOL. Says
Yeah,
Scott.
really.
Yeah, right.
William says Mrs. D, I reckon.
Yeah, if you've ever seen that movie, it's a silly movie, but
That's
it's pretty funny.
It is funny. A second more to see if anybody else.
Scott says, as long as I'm here, y'all will always have a place to go to. Thank you, Scott.
Yep.
William says, about got in a scrap for it, didn't she? DJ says, eat squirrel cream pie. Oh my gosh.
Wrong movie. That would be Christmas Vacation. But that was where Eddie's wife said he cut out on that because it was high in cholesterol.
Blaine says, I know, you sure are sweet, honey bunches, to Scott.
Oh, boy, you're funny. All right, the answer to this one is
A, hickory honey ham.
with all that gel and stuff in it. It's like,
well, Blaine just wants to check out those wigs that Scott wears occasionally.
That's it.
The punk rock night.
Oh my gosh. Yep. And that was it. All righty. Another one down for the night. In the books.
Yep. Scott says, you got me blushing now, Blaine. Oh my. Yeah.
So next week will be another Christmas one. Not saying what. I will post it out probably Monday night or Tuesday. I don't know. We'll see what it will be.
Blaine says, it's okay, honey, to Scott.
Okay,
Pucker up. David says, another good show tonight. Oh, thank you. Virginia says, Lord help us.
I know. And she doesn't even know what I'm planning.
No, I don't even know.
After that, we will be taking a bit of a break from trivia.
William says, y'all stay warm and throw another log on the fire. Good night. Yeah, William, you stay warm in that rig of yours.
Yes.
It sounds like
he can't throw a log in the fire in his rig.
Yeah, he needs to put the heat on if he can.
Yeah.
Get a nice warm blanket.
But yeah, after next week's, we're going to take a bit of a break. Probably be back by, I'd say mid-January maybe.
Yeah, he's just a couple weeks. From Christmas time and stuff.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, Virginia says it was fun. Oh, thank you.
Figuring out what we'll do, though, that's still going to be fun.
Scott says it's not too late to get Amber a Christmas gift. Coolers are cheaper this time of year. Yeah, yeah.
Blue coolers.
What color?
Blue.
What color? Blue,
remember?
Coolers? Okay, all right. And Blaine says, great time as always. Elsie says, had a good time, y'all. Hope everyone has a good night.
Yep.
And Fairy Dust says, blessings, everyone. Be good humans. And Blaine says, that would make a crappy gift to Scott.
Oh.
Well, what about a glow-in-the-dark cooler? Isn't that the ultimate?
Glow-in-the-dark cooler. cooler.
That way she could find her way, and not miss.
And Scott's wants a month's supply of popsicles.
Yep, yep. Just don't put it in that particular cooler.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna wrap
Scott
it up
says,
here.
especially if you're the one that has to take it off.
Oh,
Blaine.
yes. Jeez. All right. Well, thank you all for coming, and we
Oh.
will catch you all hopefully next Wednesday. And if not, well, we'll see you next time.
Blaine says, dang, a brown igloo cooler. Scott says, glow in the dark cooler. Love it. Oh. All right, y'all have a good night. Thanks for coming in, and stay warm, stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you next week.
Good night.